Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. You already know who it is. It's me, your favorite Taylor Ray. If you are new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're a returning friend of mine, what's up? Y'all, it's 3:58 a.m. I've been sick all day. Well, yesterday, all day. I've been asleep all day sick. My sinuses have been bothering me, so that's why I look like how I look. I'm in a t-shirt, sports bra. I did have a bonnet on, but I didn't want Monique to cuss me out. Sister, baby, Pookie, I love us for real, whatever the fuck she be saying. So if you have read the title of the video, today is an exciting day for me. I don't seem excited because I don't feel well, but I want to get this video out, so hopefully this video don't go viral because I look like somebody's uncle. But anyway, y'all, I made it 2 years cancer free, and I'm just gonna tell y'all my story. A lot of people don't know about this because I don't talk about it, because sometimes people either think I'm lying or, you know, I just something that I don't really share. The people that's close to me, they know what's up. Like when I came out last year and said I made 1 year cancer free, a lot of my friends, you know, they hit me up like, what, woo, da, 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 we didn't know. Just because I didn't, it wasn't because I didn't feel like they needed to know. It was quick, and I just didn't say anything, y'all. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Like, I didn't, you know, really care to share that part of my life. But anyway, I am happy. I am a survivor. I'm out here. What's up? I'm alive. That's why I act the way I act. Anyway, so the year was, let's get right into it. The year was 2018, December 2018. I was sitting at my mom's kitchen table. It was me, my mother, my sister, her best friend Crystal, who was so near and dear to my heart, y'all. Crystal is the reason why I'm here today, y'all. And God, you know, God is first, but Crystal second. Anyway, so we sitting at the table, and I guess Crystal was kind of sitting like diagonal from me, and she noticed, like, you know, I had like my neck was swole. She was like, girl, your neck swole. I'm like, what? She was like, yeah. So my mom was looking at me. She was like, it is swole. My sister was like, yeah, it is. You need to take care of that. So this was December 27, 2018. I remember that because the next day I went on a date with a crazy fool. And I'm real good on dates too, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I went, so we like, okay, and so something was going on with my insurance, so I wasn't able to go to the doctor until like December, January, February, March, May, no, January, February, wait, hold on, y'all. January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay, I went to the doctor in April. I went to the doctor in April, and that's sad because it took a couple months with my insurance and shit, and just because I'm like, okay, my neck's low, whatever, don't give a damn. But you know, it wasn't like swole, like thick. I just had like a mass on my neck. Like, some people could tell and some people couldn't. Like, you know, I'm gonna insert a couple videos of that. And now when I ask people today, like, why you ain't tell them, they be like, oh, we just thought that's how your neck was. But anyway, so I went to the doctor in April, and my doctor, shout out to my doctor, I have a black female doctor, Dr. Powell. I encourage all everybody who looks like me to get them a doctor that look like them. But anyway, I went to my doctor, and she like, okay, yeah, I do see that. We're gonna run somebody up. We're gonna get a biopsy done, and we're gonna run a ultrasound to see what's going on. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I did that. I remember they went in with like a needle for the biopsy to pull whatever that was out, some gook or whatever it was out, and then they gave me an ultrasound. I remember I couldn't drive. Camilla came and picked me up. Shout out to Franny. She came and picked me up. I had like a big band-aid on my neck. I went to work the next day or that same day too. Everybody like, what's wrong with your neck? I don't know. I'm going to the doctor now to see. Don't ask me no questions. I don't know. So maybe like a week or two went by, and then I went back to my doctor so she could read me my results. I went by myself, and she like, yeah, well, da small talk. I'm like, what's up? Like, tell me what's up. So she like, I'm reading the results and blah blah blah, and I'm gonna send you to a specialist. I'm like, why do I need to go to a specialist? What is it? She was like, well, it looks malignant, and I'm like, the fuck is malignant? What does that mean? You know, I don't know what that shit mean. She like, you know, this looks like cancer cells, and I'm like, a cancer cell? I'm like, what? And she was like, yeah, we're gonna see you to the specialist. You'll be able to, you know, we're gonna see the next steps and blah 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 and who and blah blah blah. What? In my mind, all I heard was cancer. So the first thing I did, you know, we did that was she hooked me up. I had to go. She referred me to a doctor at the University of Chicago. So, you know, the first thing I did when I get in the car was, y'all know me, and I don't think cancer is funny at all, but this is my story. And just the type of person that I am, if you refer back to my first video, I said I laugh in awkward situations. I can't help it. That's just something I do. I've always been like that. The first thing I did when I got to the car, cracking up, laughing, giggling down, like, damn, a real bitch got cancer. How the fuck I catch the cancer? So I called Camilla, my best friend, and I'm like, girl, she like, what? I'm like, bitch, they said I got cancer. So, you know, she kind of went off the mood where I was going in. So we kind of like giggling. She like, Fernie, is gonna be okay. You gonna be all right. You know, she was like, you know, she was going off of my mood. And Camilla was like, well, you know, if your hair fall out, I was thinking about cutting my hair anyway. So I guess I'm gonna be bald head with you. That's just the relationship we had. So anybody that's sensitive, you might as well click off this video because it gets worse. So anyway, so I called my mom. My mom was at work, and she, you know, she just instantly went into prayer mode, like, Father, Jesus, and I'm just like, oh, girl, can we get off the prayer line, please? So maybe, I think maybe 2 weeks after that, so January, February, March, April, May, and May, May, I went to University of Chicago or whatever, and I went and saw the specialist, and you know, he looked over, you know, my paperwork and everything. He looked over my ultrasound, my biopsy, and it was me, my mom, and my dad. And a lot of people don't know this, but on my dad's side, my aunts, you know, a couple of my aunts have had issues with their thyroid and everything. And if you don't know about women, your thyroid, I just learned this not too long ago because I'm still doing research on this, because I didn't know a lot of things even through this process. It has something to do with, like, you know, metabolism and all type of stuff like that. So he like, this is why you probably can't drop the weight that you want to drop. I'm like, oh, so this was been holding me back from being a bad bitch or whatever. He was like, I ain't say that, you know. He was just like, yeah, well, da. So we gonna go in. I'm like, so what's the next step? Do I need to be doing chemo, radiation? Like, what is all this? Because people near and dear to me have had to go through all of that. I'm like, what y'all gonna have to do? He was talking about surgery. I'm like, surgery? So he told me, you know, that he was gonna go in. If they couldn't get everything out, then I would have to go through chemo and all this other stuff. So I'm like, bet. So what he said was, you got your right thyroid gland and your left. He was like, it's not on your left, it's just on your right, because my mass was over here. He said, what we're gonna go in and do is just take the whole gland out. I'm like, damn, can I live with just one? He like, yeah. So you know, we're gonna go in and take the whole gland out or whatever. So that's what I did. I mean, well, that's what he said he was gonna do. So Taylor, come on, get this together, because the story is going all over the place. Y'all just stay with me and bear with me. So maybe a week after that, I went into work and I told them, like, listen, I'm gonna be off work, woo, da da da. They like, why? You know, I'm just like, medical, I gotta go on for medical or whatever. And so maybe a week after that, so this was like maybe a 2-month thing. So a week after that, it was time for me to have my surgery. They like, we need to go ahead and have your surgery ASAP. And I'm like, okay, like, you know, we need to have your surgery ASAP. So I went to University of Chicago. My family went with me. I remember that day, Camille had put me a ponytail in my head. I had a side ponytail to the side. I was going into surgery looking good, okay? I think my surgery was like maybe, I want to say like maybe an hour and a half. My mom went back there with me, well, as far as she could go, and this was, you know, pre-COVID. So my mom went back there with me, and I met my anesthesiologist or whatever. I think that's, yeah, anesthesiologist. Put me to sleep, woke up, boom, my kids was looking over me. I remember my baby Ryan, he was crying because I guess I was looking so fucked up. So, you know, okay, no, I'm lying. Let me tell you this story first. So I woke up in a recovery room, and I just remember waking up and I hear this man on the side of me, like it was a curtain in between us. He like, somebody call my grandma. Somebody call my grandma. Imagine waking up to that out of surgery. I didn't know where I was at. He just like, somebody call my grandma. Somebody get me out of here. And I'm like, I just remember I could not speak. And I was just like, oh my God, somebody call his grandma. Shut the fuck up. And the nurse who was over me, she started cracking up because she like, you know how men are. How you feeling, boo boo? I'm like, can you shut him up, please? Anyway, so they rolled me to my room. That was the bumpiest ride ever. And I guess I had went back to sleep, and I woke up and my kids were standing over me crying down, y'all. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know me, I don't like that crybaby ass shit, even though I am one. Shut the fuck up, get off of me. But you know, my kids, they had never seen me like that. My mama like, how you doing, Tay? My daddy, he in prayer mode, you know, he like, can you feel your feet? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. So the doctor came in, he was like, surgery went good, you know, we got everything out, blah blah blah. I'm like, so is it over? He was like, we won't know for a while, you know. I'm like, anyway, stayed the night there. I stayed by myself. I just remember I was pissed because they told me I could not get up by myself. So I'm pushing the bell for the nurse to come. Nobody came. Peed on myself right there. Pissy Pete. I'm like, now y'all hoes gotta clean me up since y'all don't want to fucking come. I ain't never tell nobody that part of this story because I ain't want people to know that I was pissy. But yeah, I peed on myself purposely. Well, not purposely, but I couldn't get up. They wouldn't let me get up. I could not walk. I didn't know what was going on. And now you hoes had to come clean me up. Y'all didn't want to fucking come. They're like, oh, it was a shift change, blah blah blah. Wipe this up, sponge me down. But anyway, so that was that. I was supposed to be on bed rest for 2 weeks. I was on bed rest for 2 weeks. I had if you could see, I got like a mark from where they did my incision, but just do whatever we want and tell everyone that we're so in love. I don't know what all y'all grandparents been on with me lately, but I don't like it.
I'm in the store with my grandma, you know.
My doctor was raw. You can't even see nothing at all. But anyway, so 2 weeks went by. I was on bed rest. I went back for my post-op appointment, and the doctor basically told me like they got everything out. I do not have to take medicine now. You know, I know some people who had deal with their thyroids, they have to take medicine. I don't have to take no medicine. I don't have to do nothing else. So, you know, I went and I go yearly to get to check it out. They got everything out. It was quick. That process was quick. They told me it could come back, you know, on my left one, since I don't have my right, but it could come back on my left. And my mom, she be on me all the time like, you need to stop smoking weed, you need to stop doing them hookahs. If I had something going on with my neck, I wouldn't be doing none of that. But baby, I'm gonna get high anyway. What else going on? This is a quick story because I'm already at 15 minutes, but y'all, I just didn't tell nobody because I just don't like to tell people, because people think I be lying. And it's just like, why would I lie about cancer? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why would I lie about something that I had going on in my body? Why would I lie about something that people deal with every day? I have people that's been close to me that died from cancer, that have dealt with it. Why would I lie about that? Like, you know, that's really hurtful. So I don't tell the story. Maybe because I'm so like bubbly and play all the time, but shit happens to people all the time. What else? Y'all probably like, I probably missed a whole bunch of stuff doing this story, but it's 4 in the morning and I want to go to bed. But I want to make this story because today is the day. I have been cancer free for 2 years, and I am a living, walking testimony that God does favor people. He does come through. He does, you know, just if you just rely on him and keep your faith in him. That whole process, even though I didn't say nothing about it, I was praying. I was scared. That was a scary thing for me. That was a scary time. I really thought I was going to die. You know, I didn't say it because, you know how I am. I'm laughing and giggling and things like that. But that was serious for me because cancer is just like, oh, that's the end. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't hear too many people. Well, you hear about cancer survivors all the time, but I just knew it was over with for me. I'm like, I'm only 28. They trying to take the girl out. But God prevailed and I'm still here. I'm still here. Yes, I am sick today. My allergies are trying to take me out, but a real bitch is still here. And I'm grateful. Thank you for listening to this story. What else? Love God. Love yourself. It's 4 in the morning. I don't feel well. I'm going to bed. I hope this don't go viral because I look crazy. But yes, today makes 2 years cancer free. Shout out to my thyroid. Shout out to my doctor because you can't see none of the scars. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to everybody who held me down during this process. My mom and them praying for me, you know. Me praying for myself. Shout out to God. Shout out to my kids. Shout out to Crystal. And that's it. Cancer free, cancer survivor. Shout out to all my thyroid cancer survivors. What's up? We out here. Shout out to the thyroid. Woo woo.